This is Collected Clan, special bonus episode. Welcome to Collected Clan, the podcast featuring conversational biographies of relatable people with real stories of triumph and tragedy, plus successes and setbacks. I'm your host, Gregory Byerline. People often come and go, but these people are the company you keep. Everyday people making their mark. I have a special bonus episode for you today. This is long overdue, as Season 1 ended nearly 2 years ago, and at that time I intended on taking a break. However, I did not intend to take a break as long as it has become. So I want to give you an idea of what I've been doing, what I plan for Season 2, and share a little bit about what I am listening to. I've got a special song that I've come across recently, and I want to share that with you too. So, what have I been up to during this season break? During Season 1, I started training for ultras. Now, if you don't know, an ultra is short for ultra marathon. It is any distance longer than a marathon. A marathon is 26.2 miles. An ultra marathon is any distance past that. It could be a 50K, which is 31 point something miles. It could be a 50 miler. It could be a 100K. It could be a 100 miler. And there are some people who even do 200 milers. And since the running world is crazy, there are people who do 300 and 400 miles. I am not one of those people, but right during Season 1, I trained for a 35 miler. This was back in 2019. And then as 2020 came around, which was the year of my 50th birthday, I started training for a 50 miler. It was a birthday run. That has concluded. If you want to pop over to YouTube and search the words 50 miles for 50 years and my name, that's 50 miles for 50 years, Gregory Byerline, you will see a video recap that I made of that 50 miler. If you want to check that out, you're invited to do so. But training for an ultra takes a lot of time. And I have a full-time day job, which I love. And I also have a full house of family, which I also love. And like everybody else, there are only so many hours in the day. So this is a long way of saying I decided to take a break from podcasting this show and to train for a couple ultra marathons, which led to my birthday run. That is all well and good, but I do miss being on mic and telling stories for you listeners. But I've also been doing that in a way. During this break, I also have been producing a podcast called Someone Like Me, which is the official podcast for End Slavery Tennessee. You can find that show on any podcast player. It's on Apple Podcasts, it's on Google Podcasts, it's on Spotify, it's on any of the podcast player apps. Search for Someone Like Me. You will see a bright lime green cover with big black letters. That's the show, Someone Like Me. So as the official podcast for End Slavery Tennessee, we tell survivor stories of human and sex trafficking. And I deeply encourage you to check out that show as well. I think you will be really moved by that show. I am certainly moved researching the topic and producing and editing that first season. We are in the process of ramping up Season 2, which will release in March of 2021. So definitely subscribe to Someone Like Me, and you will be notified straight away when those new episodes are available. And in the meantime, get caught up on all the episodes of Season 1. So what do I have planned for this show, Collected Clan? I have big plans for Season 2 of Collected Clan. Where I am so far, just to be totally transparent, is I have an outline of guests I want to talk with, people in my world that I've collected along the way that I want to reconnect with and simply have a conversation with, especially after 2020 when we have all been so isolated. I am jonesing for a really, really good conversation. So it will be time to fire that up soon. What I have not done yet is actually schedule time to do that. I'm recording this a week before Christmas of 2020, and my intention as the new year rolls around is to develop a new weekly routine. Now that I am not training for an ultra anymore, I'm still planning on running, but my kids are older, my job responsibilities are a little more, and I want to structure my week in such a way that I actually have a scheduled time each week to record and work on this show. So I'm putting it out there, making a commitment that I do intend to do that, and I will keep you updated as that goes. You can stay in touch with what these plans are by connecting with us on Facebook. Simply search Collected Clan Podcast and like it, follow it, and you'll be the first to know when a new episode is available. As part of Season 2, what I'm curious about is some feedback from you. So I also need you to go to Collected Clan Podcast on Facebook and let me know if you are interested in all new interviews or if there are some people from Season 1 that you would like me to do a follow-up episode with. There were some amazing people, some outstanding stories, and 2 years of life have gone by since then. So maybe there's someone there that you want to get caught up on. What are they doing now? How has their world changed in the last 2 years since their episode aired? Not necessarily because their episode aired, but since their episode aired. Where are they in their life journey at this point? Is that something that you want to hear? If you do, I want to hear that you want to hear that. So go over to Collected Clan Podcast on Facebook. You will find a survey there pinned to the top of the Facebook page. So please let me know, and I will put that in the running as I develop plans for Season 2. Since it is the Christmas season, I have been steeped in Christmas music, and one of my favorite things to do is find new songs written about Christmas for Christmas. Everybody and their dog has heard a bazillion versions of Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree and Silver Bells and all of the standard songs associated with the holiday. And that's all well and good. I get it. I understand why people do that. I live in Music City with a slew of amazing songwriters. So what I've been collecting for several years is a list of new Christmas songs. Sometimes they become instant classics, like Mary Did You Know? And sometimes they're just so well written and they fly so far under the radar that I want to spotlight those. And I came across a song recently that I shared on my personal Facebook page, and I want to share it with you all here because it's just an amazing song. And it's so timely. It was written this year in 2020, and it was released for this season of 2020, and it's just fantastic. The day I found it, I literally put it on one song repeat for a straight 3 hours. I listened to this song over and over again. It is a song called "O Come All Ye Unfaithful." We're familiar with the standard Christmas song called "O Come All Ye Faithful, Joyful and Triumphant." This is a song called "O Come All Ye Unfaithful," and it is an invitation for all of us because we are all unfaithful. It is an invitation to take in the real message of Christmas. And here's how I want you to hear that song. I want you to go to YouTube, type in "O Come All You Unfaithful" official video. This will get you to the official video, and what's magical about this video is that the people on screen are hearing the message of this song most of them for the first time, and they're soaking it in light of their own experience. Those experiences could be a stillborn child, a strained marriage, feelings of shame or legalism, loss, loneliness, hello, it's 2020, or simply having a heart that weeps with those who weep. And you'll be able to see the raw reaction to people hearing these comforting words, this invitation to come, all you unfaithful. I'll share some of the lyrics from this song. I don't want to read all of those because I might get into like really weird copyright things, but I want to share some teasers. First verse, "Oh come, all you unfaithful. Come, weak and unstable. Come, know you are not alone." That right there, that invitation to community, is a large part of what drives the purpose behind Collected Clan, where I simply want to share stories of people I've met along the way that when I think of them, in my mind I go, man, I'm really glad I know that person. And there are a lot of those people, which is why I want to ramp up season 2. But in the meantime, I just wanted to give you an update and share you some Christmas wish with this song, let you know what I have been up to. Quick recap, go to your favorite podcast player, type in Someone Like Me, subscribe to that podcast, which is the official podcast of End Slavery Tennessee, and listen to all of season 1 and subscribe so you're ready for season 2. If you're hearing this for the very first time, subscribe to Collected Clan so when season 2 fires up, it'll come right to you. And then I also want you to go to YouTube and search "O Come All Ye Unfaithful." Take in this song, take in this message, respond to the invitation, let the true Christmas wash over you this Christmas season. And if you catch this in January after Christmas, it's okay. The invitation is still open. I'm excited about getting season 2 off the ground. I plan to continue the nonprofit spotlight. I will definitely continue conversations with people I have collected in my clan over the years. And there will be really, really cool stuff to come in 2021. I'm certain of it. So as I wrap this bonus episode, I always want to give a big shout out to my friends Worldwide Groove Corporation for this episode's original music. The song is Mimosa from their album Chilladesiac Lounge Volume 1. Check out more of their music at worldwidegroovecorporation.com. And as always, thank you for listening. Now go be you.